Hey guys, Savage Red Recovery, and I've got a video for you that I am ashamed to even show you, and white people need to stop this trash now.
I invite folks to put some words to action here. And if we need to find somebody that needs to have their shoe shine, we need to just go right on over and shine their shoes. And whether they got tennis shoes on or not, maybe they got sandals on, it really doesn't matter. But there's a time in which we need to have, some personal action here. Maybe we need to give them a hug too, brother.
And some stock in Chick-fil-A.
But I bought about 1,500 of these, and I gave to all our Chick-fil-A operators and staff a number of years ago. And so any expressions of a contrite heart, of a sense of humility, a sense of shame, a sense of embarrassment.
Okay, so I just showed you guys this video, and this is Lecrae, and he is a gospel artist, and he's sold out. Like, I don't believe that he's Christian. I believe that he is a Satanist, and I also believe that he's sold out, and that's why he is on the platform he's on with the CEO that he's on. But what I want to get to is not important about who he worships or who he lies to make money with. What's important is the CEO of Chick-fil-A shined this man's shoes. And I'm probably going to guess it was because Lecrae is black and what's going on with Black Lives Matter and these deaths by the police and all the stuff that's going on with the rioting. I really think it's like every other company that's out here talking about Black Lives Matter and talking about inclusion and police brutality and all of this virtue signaling pretty much to make people look like they're not bigots. But I find it to be a lot more bigoted when you start placating to groups based on some social agenda. But that's just me. Now, the thing that I want to get to before anyone decides to make a comment about, oh, well, he's a Christian and, Jesus washed the feet of the apostles. Yes, Jesus did wash the feet of the apostles, and he did that to show them that he was no better than them, because they kept referring to him as Jesus or as God. So they had deified him, and he was letting them know that he was just a man, that he was there to teach them, and that he was going to leave. In Jesus' story and in Jesus' time and teaching, there was a purpose to him washing their feet. Like, that's, a lot of them didn't, there were apostles that did not think that they were worthy to be around Jesus, and that some of them were thieves and murderers and robbers. A lot of them were all sinners, and a lot of them didn't think that they were worthy to be with Jesus, and Jesus was teaching them that he's just a man and he's no better than them. He didn't do it for clout. He wasn't doing it because a cop shot somebody. He was doing it because it taught a very significant point to the people that he was leaving his teachings with when he went to go die on the cross. That is different than a CEO and white people getting on their hands and knees and asking for forgiveness and washing people's feet and shining their shoes. Like, you're pandering. If you're going to tell me straight up that they're just practicing what Jesus taught, at no point in the Bible did Jesus placate or pander to anybody. He was killed by Rome because he refused to deny the fact that he was the Son of God. He denied to quit preaching. He didn't stop. He was put to death for being a heretic against the church and against the Romans. They wanted him to stop because it was against the law to say you were the Son of God, and they killed him because he did not stop. That is different than the angry mob wants to say, hey, you're racist, and it's like, okay, well, I'm going to shine your shoes. Completely different thing. And it's sad. It makes me not even want to be a white person. It makes me not even want to be associated with being white. It makes me want to identify as an alien. All right, I want to be some other race. I want to be transracial. I want to turn myself into an albino. Like, I want to become a female Chinese woman is what I want to do. I want to be a Chinese woman. That's what, from now on, you guys can refer to me as a Chinese woman, because this is appalling for men to be over here pandering on their knees. When he was down there shining his shoes with that mic in his hand, it looked like that CEO just signed up for a job that started with blow, all right? There is absolutely no reason for this CEO to bring this man on stage and shine his shoes. That is trash. And if anyone's going to tell me that that is not sad to see a grown man pander that hard just because the man's black and because the shit that's going on in the news, you're crazy. You're crazy. Like, I'm going to start saving up money and get a passport to Russia or fucking somewhere. I'm going to find somewhere. I'm going to find some country to go to. Like, I'm hoping that if I go to Russia, feminism is not as bad as it is in Russia. Like, I'd rather be under straight tyranny from Putin than the tyranny of the feminist and the crazy left in this country. And, like, the amount of hate that's coming on with blacks and onto whites is obscene. Like, I'm damn near living in tyranny as it is. So, I'm sure Russia couldn't be any worse. Any worse. Like, it is sad. It is sad in 2020 that not only do I have women shaming me as a man, I have society shaming me as a man. I have feminism telling me that I'm toxic. Like, I now have grown men showing examples of being beta-ass simps and showing me that being a man, there's nothing good to it because we got clowns out here. We got freaking guys that are paying $35 a subscription for Bella Delphine. This girl's making over $100K a month. The last time I looked, she had 5,000 subs in one day to her OnlyFans. She's making $100,000 a month off subscriptions. So I have simp ass dudes spending all this money on ethos. And then I have CEOs shining people's shoes, and I've got police in City Park washing feet. This is embarrassing. Like, this is embarrassing. Like, I've been sober for 5 years, and I think that I'm gonna start drinking. This is so depressing. Like, this is obscene. I'm gonna get off here before my brain gets cancer, because I can already feel cancer creeping up my spine. But guys, if you're not subscribed, do me a favor, subscribe, hit the bell, get the notifications, hit the like button, leave me a comment. I don't have friends, I just have subs. I know, I'm sad, I get it. But tell me what you guys think in the comments. I appreciate your guys' time. I'll talk to you guys